Welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa. Get your education booklet in our daily newspaper, street sales, or at your school every Monday to Thursday for pre-primary up until grade 3. The lessons are for listening or watching online. Inside the newspapers, there is an insert of the lesson booklet. Please cut the top of the lesson booklet with a pair of scissors and fold it for ready to use. But there is more. We are also available on our online platforms, MyZone and Zoshi Facebook pages, and in addition, our website, Zoshi Online. Hello everyone and welcome to My Zone Online School. My name is Teacher Mutsa and thank you so much for joining me today. Our theme this week is safety measures. And before we get into any lessons, boys and girls, we know that we have to sanitize. So let us take our sanitizer and rub our hands thoroughly. Remember, sanitizing not only saves your life, but someone else's. So let us sanitize as regularly as possible. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. For today's lesson, vocabulary, sight words, odd and even numbers with phonics. Let's start our lesson today, boys and girls, by turning to page 20. On page 20, we are going to be doing our vocabulary words and our sight words. Remember, vocabulary words might be new words you've never heard before that we need to read, use, and get the meaning for. And then our sight words are words that we often use that we need to keep on practicing. Let's start with our vocabulary words. We have the words store, supply, fridge, freezer, cool, warm, cook, bake, brine, meal. Well done, everyone. Now, it's very important for us to know the meaning of these words before we use them when we are speaking and writing. So let's take a look at our meanings. The word store is for something being kept safe. It is usually kept safe so that we can use it again. We store food in the fridge. The word supply means to give something if needed and when available. So you can have a supply of tissue paper. The word fridge is a piece of furniture that is usually kept in the kitchen, and we store all of our food items in the fridge. The word freezer is a cabinet used to store frozen food. Now, the frozen food that we store is the one that we are going to either cook later on or the one that we actually eat as frozen. The next one is cool. Now, this one describes a fairly low temperature, which means it's not cold or hot. Somewhere in between, but mostly on the lower end of the temperature. The word warm is almost opposite of cool, except it is a comfortable warm temperature. Not too high, but just enough for comfort. The word cook is to make something on the stove or in the oven. The word bake is to make something in the oven. The word braai is to cook food on an outdoor fire. And the word meal is when you set something to be eaten on a specific time. For example, breakfast is a meal. So now that we know our vocabulary words and what they mean, boys and girls, I would like to encourage you to continue using them as the week goes on. Let's read our sight words so that we also know how to pronounce them and try and use them as well as the week goes on. We have the words cold, first, off, fly, open, and take. So have fun with your vocabulary words, boys and girls, and your sight words as well. Take your time, use them in sentences and when you are speaking as well. I will see you soon after the advert break.
Follow us on My Zone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Let's move on to our next exercise, boys and girls, on page 21. On page 21, we are going to be doing odd and even numbers. Now it's going to be our job to fill in which one is an odd number and which one is an even number. To help us, I have come up with something on the board, so let's take a look. Now, I know in your book they said even Steven, and that's true because everything with Steven is always even. And how do we know his numbers? Well, they end with 0 or 2 or 4 or 6 or 8. That way we know that these numbers belong to even Steven. And then we have odd Todd. Now as you can see, odd Todd is not very happy, but he also has numbers as well. His numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. So if you see any of the top numbers at the end of a number, that means they are for even Steven. And then if you see any of the numbers that we have in blue, that means they are for odd Todd. We are going to do the last 4 numbers and we're going to check. The first number we have is 79. Now remember, I said we look at the last number. So our number here or digit is 9. And if you look carefully, 9 belongs to odd Todd. So we're going to write the word odd next to 79. The next one that we have is a 2. Now remember, boys and girls, sometimes we don't have double digits. Instead, we might have 1, like the one we have here. And we know that 2 belongs to even Steven. So we're going to write even. The next one is 16. We need to look at the digit 6. Let's try and find it. It is not here for the odd numbers, but 6 belongs to the even numbers. So we are going to write even for even Steven. And then the last one, we are looking at the digit 9, the one that is behind for the number 99. We're going to look for it first on the top, and it doesn't seem to belong to even Steven. In fact, it belongs to odd Todd. So we're going to write odd. The rest of them, boys and girls, you're going to do by yourselves. Now remember, even Steven has the numbers 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8. And then odd Todd has his numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Check the last digit of every number. I'll see you when we're done, boys and girls, after the advert break.
Do you have children in the age range of 5 to 6 years and want to participate in our school booklet program? Please contact us on 081 74 3759 and we will put you on our distribution list for the attention of pre-primary schools. Topics include family, summer, culture, traditions and houses, transport and communications, occupations, autumn, and more. We distribute countrywide in over 10 different languages.
For our last exercise, boys and girls, let's all turn to page 22. On page 22, we are going to be doing phonic sounds. Today, we are going to do the sound str. Str. Everybody, let's say str. Str. Now this sound, boys and girls, has an S, a T, and an R. Together, they make the sound stir. And we can see different pictures of that sound being used in words. We are going to read all those words, starting from the top and going right round like a clock. We have the word street, street, strawberry, strawberry, stray, stray, strong, strong, straw, straw, strainer, strainer, strange, strange, strum, strum, stream, stream, stretch, stretch. Well done, everyone. Now I know some of these words we may not know, so it's important for us to look for them in the dictionary when we have time. For now, I have a few of these items in the classroom. The first thing I have in my hand is a string. As you can see, it is a little thin but thicker than what it normally is for a thread. So this is my string. And then I have a straw. I'm using my straw to drink my cool drink. So this is a straw. Yum, 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 yum. And then I have the word straight. As you can see, this line is going straight up. And when we say stand straight, we are standing very still, and there we go, straight. And then the last one I can see there is strong. Now normally we show that we are strong by showing our muscles. So show me how strong you are. Well done, good job. So I want you to practice these words, and if there are any other that you don't know the meaning for, you can ask an adult or you can try and look it up in the dictionary. Use these words as the week goes on and try to say them as well when you're speaking to someone. Have fun, and I'll see you soon after the advert break.
Follow us on My Zone Facebook Active Kids to watch your daily lesson and other fun activities with Zoe and Zoshi.
Boys and girls, we have now come to the end of our lesson, and I hope you had fun. Remember, if you're not sure what to do or you are confused, that's okay. You can ask an adult for help, so long you finish your work by yourself. So now that we are done with our lesson, it's time to sanitize. So let us take our sanitizer and rub our hands thoroughly. Remember, sanitizing shows that you are a responsible boy and girl. So try and sanitize as often as possible. Make sure your hands are dry before you touch anything else. I wonder though, I've been looking for him the whole lesson. Zoshi, where are you? Did you hide from me again? Oh, there you are, Zoshi. Hello. Hi. So, from Zoshi and I, we would like to say thank you for joining us today and goodbye.
Our online school will help you along the way. Find us at www.zoshi.online and download the booklet. Follow us on Facebook to never miss a video. Subscribe to our Zoshi Telegram channel if you want to receive daily updates. Proudly sponsored by the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture, Namibian Community Trust, UNICEF, My Zone Online School, Amos Meerkat Syllabus, and Capricorn Foundation.